Hello children, we were studying the 8th chapter, Animals How Life Goes On. In the last video, you learnt about reproduction and the two ways of reproducing. We also learned about some animals which lay eggs and the mammals which give birth to young ones. Today, we are going to study about the structure of egg. The structure of a bird's egg. A bird normally builds a nest and lays egg inside the net. It gives warmth for the egg by sitting on top of it, and after getting the warmth, the baby comes out hatching the egg. This picture shows the internal structure of an egg. In this picture you can see there is an outer layer for the egg, and that is a protective covering of the egg which is called egg shell. The white colored thing the hard white colored thing which you see as an outer covering on the egg, that is called egg shell. Inside that you have a white fluid which is called albumin. When you break an egg, you can find a liquid in the egg, and which when you boil that egg, it turns into a white solid thing. That is called albumin. Inside the albumin, you have a yellow color round portion that is called yolk of the egg. So these are the three parts of an egg. Egg shell, that is the outer covering, the inner white portion is albumin, and the yellow portion of the egg is called yolk of the egg. This picture shows the development of a chick from an egg. So from this it is very clear that the baby of a bird grows in the yolk of an egg, in that round yellow portion. So this is the growth stages of a bird. See, first it will be like this as you eat the egg. When you eat the egg yolk will be like this, isn't it? When it is given warmth, this is a picture showing 4th day of its growth. Okay, you can see very thin strands of red color which shows the veins or blood vessels. So that means a growth has started in the yolk. The third picture shows day 10, and you can see a figure showing skin color, the blood vessels and all. The next picture shows day 13, in which the figure has an outlook of a bird. Okay, the bird without feathers, the beak and all is clearly seen. The next picture shows almost grown up, that means which is matured enough to hatch out. But it does not have feathers and all, only after coming out it has feathers, it will grow its feathers. So from this picture it is clear that the baby grows inside the yolk and the food for the baby will be provided by the yolk. The baby that is growing inside the yolk is termed as embryo. What is it? Embryo. The baby growing in the yolk is called embryo. The egg will not hatch after laying it. The mother bird has to sit on the egg and give it warmth, and then only the baby hatches out. And a bird comes out after 21 days. So that is the life of a bird's small bird inside an egg. Isn't it? The embryo inside an egg. It has 21 days life inside the egg. So these are the different stages of development. So egg yolk is very nutrient rich part of an egg. Okay, so this is all about the structure of egg, and almost all eggs have similar structures. Now let us study about another animal, the life cycle of an animal or an insect. An insect, that is cockroach. What do you mean by life cycle? Life cycle means the events that is happening in the life from birth till death of an animal. So here we are learning about an insect, that is cockroach. Cockroach has 3 stages in its life, 1, 2 and 3. In these 3 stages, the first one is eggs. egg is laid and inside that you have a number of cockroaches. It is not 1 or 2 cockroaches. There are so many cockroaches. From the egg, the young one of a cockroach hatches out and the name is nymph. The young one of a cockroach is called nymph. N-Y-M-P-H, nymph. The nymph looks like the parent, but there are some differences. It does not have wings. The skin is not hard enough like a normal cockroach. So this nymph, after growing many days, it leaves or sheds its skin, shedding the skin. That process is called molting. What is it? Molting means shedding the old skin. So the old skin is shed and new hard skin starts growing. And after a few days, it changes into a normal adult cockroach and has wings like that. So it becomes like a parent. So there are 3 stages in the life cycle of a cockroach. First one is egg. From the egg, young one hatches out. Not only one cockroach, so many will come out. They look like the parent and that young one is called nymph. After molting many times, that means shedding the skin many times, it grows into an adult cockroach. So I hope the process is very clear from this picture. It is easy. Only 3 stages are there. Whereas the other insect that we are going to study, it has 4 stages. Okay? That is a butterfly. A butterfly and some other flies have 4 stages in its life cycle. Very colorful picture, isn't it? The first stage is as like of a cockroach. It is starting from the egg. Butterfly lays egg on leaf. And that egg turns into the second stage that is called larva. The young one that comes out of the egg is called larva. For all flies, the young one coming out of the egg is called larva. But they are given special names. For example, the larva of a butterfly is called caterpillar. The larva of a housefly is called maggot. What is it? Maggot. Maggot is the larva of a housefly. What is the larva? The young one that comes out of the egg is called larva. So larva of a housefly is called maggot and larva of a butterfly is called caterpillar. You might have heard about the word caterpillar many times in your KG and first standard and all. So this caterpillar, it is not at all like its parent, the butterfly. Is it very beautiful to see like a butterfly? No. But the cockroach was just like its parent. Here, butterfly is not like its parent. It is like a worm, ugly looking worm. This larva or caterpillar eats the leaves because it is on the leaf. It eats the leaves and grows rapidly. That means faster. And after some days, what happens is, it bursts open and forms a covering around itself. It forms a covering around itself. And it stops eating and forms a covering around itself. And this covering is called pupa. Okay? The butterfly, its larva or a caterpillar, eats leaves and after some days it stops eating and forms a covering around itself called pupa. Sometimes you can see on the leaves in your houses also. Very glazing structure. And at last, after a few more days, this pupa bursts open and a butterfly comes out. The butterfly's wings will be closed when it comes out. Only after a few minutes later, after it bursts from the pupa, it starts expanding its wings and tries to fly. The moment it comes out of the pupa, it will not fly. The wings will be closed. After a few minutes, it will start expanding its wings and it will fly. So these are the different stages in the life of a butterfly. So first egg. From the egg you have larva or the young one, and the young one or the larva of a butterfly is called caterpillar. It eats leaves and after some time it stops eating and forms a covering called pupa around itself. Later the pupa bursts open and a butterfly comes out of it. So I hope you got idea about reproduction. How some animals reproduce, how the new ones are formed. and they are all wonders. We don't know what is happening in their life, who gives them these messages, these informations about such things happening around them. But everything goes on very smoothly as if though somebody is leading them. And that we call the extreme power, isn't it? So, read the textbook, study the life cycles. It is very important. The specific names given to the young ones, they are all very important. So, read the textbook and study properly. Thank you.